Good morning, everyone. Welcome back. We got that inflation number, consumer price index. Okay, just dropped. So, and market doesn't like it. So remember, from a trading perspective, Mr. Market says, I don't like this number. Remember, from a trading perspective, we don't get too, I don't want to say in depth, but we don't fixate on a lot of these numbers, because at the end of the day, the market will tell, and I talked a little bit about this yesterday about price action and stuff like that. I mean, one of the reasons you watch the S&P 500 is, you can dig into the numbers and you can be an amateur economist if you wish, as a hobby, but ultimately the saying goes, and many of you probably heard this, only price pays. Okay. So I think that might be the key kind of teaching moment for today is remember, and we talk about this a lot on all these sketchy low floaters and stuff like that. I tell everybody, listen, don't get too enamored with the news, because the chart's going to tell you. I joked yesterday about the Shakira chart, and that being said, you can see the S&P 500 reacting to that number, doesn't like it. So, yesterday I got one more thing, and then I'll get to tickers. Drop your tickers in chat. With this inflation number, market was already a little shaky. Wednesdays have been slow lately. We're heading into summer. Remember, I'm not the boogeyman. I'm not saying the world is ending. It's just, I think maybe we won't have 500 runners again today. So I talked about books yesterday, and I talked about Brian Shannon's book. And so a complete guide to volume price analysis by Anna Coulling. Let me hold up for my friends on Instagram. So again, a complete guide to volume price analysis by Anna Coulling. I'm going to read this. I'm going to try and, I'm going to get through as much as possible today. But this, I do not know Anna. Okay. I'm trying to get it in front of the camera. But this might be the most recommended trading book that I have not read. Okay. So I bought this a year ago, and then 2020 happened. And, I've talked about that. Like, I think I probably read the fewest books of my life in 2020. I probably spent the least time outdoors of my life in 2020. Yeah, but hey, I'm not complaining. Wildest year in history, in my opinion. But that being said, this is the number one most recommended trading related book that I have never read. And again, it's Anna Coulling, A Complete Guide to Volume Price Analysis. That's my big agenda item for midday today. And check out the Steady Trade team. I'm going to actually, we do what's called like the book club. And maybe you're a nerd like me. You might be like, oh, a book club. Dorks! Nerds! There's your 80s movie reference. Nerds! So, but anyway, I like books, and we're going to go over that in the Steady Trade team. I'm sure all the old people like me got the reference. So, all right. My mains. Okay, let's talk about my mains. RHE and IHT. The two worst, sketchiest stocks out there. IHT and RHE are the definition of disgusting, but they've squeezed over and over and over and over and over again, and they've held up. Those are my two mains, and then number three, is Eyes. Eyes is that dip and rip, probably back over 650. Very dubious stock. again, eyes is another quote unquote worst stock in the world, but it's a former runner. So, all right. You talk too much, Tim. Carlos asked about a DDD red to green. I love the sector. Well, it's holding above support. So this is a interesting idea, Carlos. So I'm a huge bull of 3D printing. They had good numbers the other day. I'm very bullish all additive manufacturing. I think it's the future. I know I get a little fixated on the future, but I think we're all going to have a 3D printer. And instead of like Star Trek, where they're beaming you a new pen or a new iPhone, I think you'll print one. So, but anyway, that being said, holding above 25 breakout. I agree with Carlos. I like this as a slow-moving, low-risk, red to green swing idea. So with DDD, just understand what you got here. I mean, you got to have realistic expectations, okay? DDD's not going to run 100% in a day like the Scamex low floaters. So just understand what you got. LHDX has a COVID test, says Henry. Nobody cares. Crap volume. Oh my God. Oh! If there are children in the room, cover their eyes. Oh! Jeez. I don't think I'll be able to sleep tonight after seeing LHDX's chart. So you guys know, jeez, oh Pete, this is disturbing. Hide your kids, hide your wife. As the meme says. Nobody cares about coronavirus from a trading perspective. You know I've said that for a week, and this is the definition of a dead cat bounce. I wouldn't go anywhere near this unless it's trading insane volume into the afternoon. Do not touch this with a 10-foot pole. Unless insane volume into the afternoon. Oh. Ah! Every time I look at it, it gives me the heebie-jeebies. 420 says Cirque was a good play yesterday. I think I poo-pooed Cirque, didn't I? Well, a good play? I don't know. So I think I bashed Cirque, didn't I? Pre-market yesterday. No one cares about Corona stuff. High float, choppy chart. I mean, okay, listen. If you're an absolute ninja, maybe you grab... I mean, come on. Listen, I have no issue admitting when I am wrong, okay? I think that one of the biggest things that is an impediment to short-term traders is the ego, okay? I got no ego. I have no problem admitting when I am wrong. But if you're trying to tell me Cirque was good yesterday when it spiked 20 cents a share for like a millisecond and then faded all day, closed on the low of the day, and then it's gapping down today, what kind of crack or meth did you get a hold of? 15-cent spike, 20-cent spike for 3 freaking seconds? Let me look at a 1-minute chart. Great play. Yeah, it was up for like 90 seconds and then got destroyed, closed on the... Oh, good play. Oh. Sorry. KPay was an OTC gapper last night. We talked about this in the steady trade team. You guys know the rules on OTCs. Congrats to all gappers. Looking good. Again, we talked about it 3:45 p.m. yesterday in the steady trade team. I said KPay's up a lot, but it's exactly the gapper pattern. So, and steady trade team members will remember the song I sang. So anyway, as always, I can't really give you a read on KPay, but looks like it's gonna gap. Congrats if you took it. PRTY. Party City. Breakout. Earnings winner. It's a weak. It's a red and green. I don't know. Sometimes my biases, I'm just like, whatever on Party City. I'm going to say whatevs for me, but it's an earnings winner. And closed at 52s. So it's a weak open red to green. I don't hate it. It's just, I don't, something that I talk about a lot is, listen, I want to trade interesting, cool technology. Like DDD. Okay, there you go. DDD. 3D printing, additive manufacturing, cool company. I just don't care about balloons and hats, I don't know. So do what you will. Alex asked about Roblox. Roblox had a nice day yesterday. Roblox broke 80. So beautiful. Oh. Love Roblox. Over 77, which is also a weak open red to green. And then I would risk today's VWAP. Thank you, Alex. I almost forgot about Roblox. Roblox back over key level of 77. Opening red. Love this red to green swing idea with risk on this AM's VWAP. Currently 76. So I think, listen, you risk a buck, maybe a $1.50 a share on an $80 stock like Roblox for the potential that this could break out to the mid 80s, maybe all the way back, to 52-week highs. And again, cool technology. That's the thing. Roblox is awesome. Very cool company, cool technology. It's stay-at-home friendly. It's kid-friendly. It's parent-friendly. Thumbs up. Thank you, Alex, for not letting me forget about Roblox. So, all right. Have a great day, everyone. And again, I'll hold it up one more time for the people that show up late, even though showing up late is for losers. Am I ever late? Every football coach in the history of mankind said, if you're not 10 minutes early, you're 10 minutes late. That being said, the book I'm going to be talking about, that's my summer reading. Well, I'll probably read it in a couple days, but A Complete Guide to Volume Price Analysis by Anna Coulling. And again, why am I reading this? This is, again, is the most recommended trading related book I've never read. So, like I said earlier, I get recommended a lot of books, but usually I'm like, yeah, I already read it. This one, never read it. So have a great